For such a time as this, Christian rap, the story of Queen Esther. Yeah. This one's for every daughter of the king, every woman wondering if God still has a purpose. Listen, yeah, she wasn't born inside a palace gate. She was an orphan carrying the weight. No silver spoon, no royal crown, yet heaven was already writing her down. Raised by Mordecai with faith inside, learning how to trust the Lord as a guide, while others only saw an ordinary face. God was preparing her for a royal place. Sometimes your season feels hidden away, but heaven's preparing you every day. The doors God opens, no making close. His perfect timing always knows. You don't need riches, you don't need fame. When God calls you, He knows your name. Hold your head high, child of the King. God is working behind the scenes. What looks impossible is part of His plan. His mighty hand is holding your hand. Rise up, Queen Esther. Walk by faith, not fear. The King of heaven is always near. For such a time as this, you were born to stand. God placed purpose inside your hands. Be courageous, don't be afraid. His perfect love will make a way. Rise up, woman of God, shine His glorious light. The Lord goes before you, He's your strength to fight. Then came Haman with hatred inside, planning destruction through lies and pride. He thought evil would have the final say, but God was already making a way. Esther fasted, she chose to pray, seeking God's face before the day. She knew real power didn't come from a throne, it came from trusting God alone. She walked into the king's court without knowing the end, believing the Lord would defend. Faith doesn't mean you'll never shake. Faith means trusting whatever it takes. Prayer before power, faith before favor, obedience before victory. That's how heaven changes history. Ladies, don't let this world define your worth. You were created before your birth, not by fashion, not by fame, but by the God who knows your name. You don't need compromise to become enough. God's daughters are already loved. Be humble, be bold, be holy, stand strong, even when the culture says you're wrong. Speak with wisdom, walk in grace. Let the glory of Jesus shine through your face, because beauty fades, but God's truth remains. Our hearts surrendered brings heaven's reign. Deborah stood, Ruth believed, Mary surrendered, Esther achieved what only God could bring to pass. Faithful women who always last. Now it's your turn, go hide your light. The same God still wins the fight. Rise up, Queen Esther. The battle belongs to God. Walk in faith, stand on His word, carry His truth wherever you are. For such a time as this, you were called by name. The fire inside you was lit by His flame. No fear, no compromise, no turning around. Jesus is your crown. Rise up, woman of God. The world needs your light. Stand for the truth, stand for what's right. And when history remembers your name, may they say, she loved Jesus, she trusted Jesus, she obeyed Jesus. And through her faith, God changed everything. Queen Esther didn't save Israel because she was fearless. She saved them because she trusted the God who was greater than fear. So every daughter of the King, walk boldly, pray faithfully, love deeply, stand courageously, because the same God who opened palace doors for Esther still opens impossible doors today. Who knows whether you have come to the kingdom for such a time as this? Esther 4:14.